Governor, I have a question. Sally Goldenberg from the New York Post. Could you tell us about your upcoming trip to Davos and why you decided to do that this week and during a time of fiscal uncertainty in the state?
Well, I decided to do it back in December for the point of associating the problems with states in the United States with the problems of governments and states all around the world. The fact is that the Dow Jones average was down 40% last year, and yet it was probably the highest performing market in the entire world. So what we have is a situation where there's actually a great opportunity for the United States. No one is able to borrow money all over the world right now like our own Department of the Treasury. And even though we have raised about $5 trillion to address stimulus packages, there's an immense opportunity if we use some of those resources to try and make loans available to other countries, whereby the dollar would lower in its value, but it would give us greater resources for the taxpayers. We can ourselves loan money to other countries and create a stimulus coming from outside of our boundaries as opposed to the stimulus that's coming from Washington to our state. So there's a desire to have leaders from around the country be in Davos to talk about the interests of a lot of countries right now whose exports are limited, and at the same time they can't raise the money to create their exports. There are a lot of ways the United States can actually help them by helping ourselves, because in spite of the fact that this is a very difficult economic period, we look up and we find ourselves perhaps in better position, and if we manage it correctly. There's a very good article that I read in December about this, that if we manage correctly, we would, in the Financial Times, I believe it's December 15th, that we would actually come out of this in a lot better shape than we thought. Thank you.
Governor Paterson, how do you respond